Hello everyone, my name is Chris Jones. Well, over the next few minutes, I'm going to share with you how you can walk away from your job in the next 90 days. Believe it or not, it's not as difficult as you may think. Unfortunately, through no fault to your own, you've been misled of how you actually build a business online or how you actually profit. See, there's a big misconception between making money online and making profits online. See, anybody can make money and sell stuff, okay? You can be lucky, you can spend money to the point of where you actually bring in sales, but it doesn't mean you actually fill your pocketbook with profits. I'm gonna show you that difference. And in fact, today I'm gonna share with you a case study where I generated over $1 million and broke through that last month. And I'm gonna share with you how I did it exactly. I'm gonna share with you the formula, and I'm even gonna go on to showing you what you're doing wrong to a T. And unfortunately, a lot of you, 95%, in fact, 98% of you are doing the same things wrong time and time again. And you're led to believe this just due to the misconception of how you build a business online. Let's get to the point here. A lot of people want to sell their stuff to you. They want you to promote their stuff and say you can get filthy rich or you can make all this money selling their stuff. Okay? They're not exactly lying to you, but there's a lot more to it than that. You have to have a formula. You have to have a system behind that. And every time I market something online, and I produce multiple seven figures online through selling other people's stuff, through selling my own stuff, okay, consulting, you name it, I've always had a formula in place. And in fact, it's the same formula I've used for the last 5.5 years. So moving forward, what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump on the computer and show you the case study where I generated and I hit over $1 million last month, and then I'm going to show you how I did it. But before I even get to that, I'm going to show you what you're doing wrong. So moving forward from this point on, at least you know what you're doing wrong. And once you know what you're doing wrong, you can start and empty your cup, throw that in the trash, and start doing things right for once. And the cool thing about this, guys, is it's not complicated, it's not technical, you don't have to have any marketing experience, it does not rely on traffic, it doesn't rely on the product that you're selling, it just relies on the fact that you follow a formula and a system that puts you into profits rather than just getting some type of action in the I hope I make money scenario, okay? So what I'm gonna do is let's jump on the computer. I'm gonna show you this awesome case study. This is really exciting. And believe me, guys, I'm nothing special here. I've just pushed through, I've known the right people, I've done the right things, and I use it consistently time and time again. And it's the same reason why you see everybody making money. The same people that are making money over and over are using the same thing over and over. The people that aren't making money are doing the wrong things over and over. So I'm gonna get you out of that downward spiral. I'm going to show you what to do, so let's jump on the computer. Okay, so I'm logged into one of my affiliate accounts. Now the goal of this video is not to brag to you or boast to you about how much I've made, but it's to show you how unique this system is and the result in a case study that I did over the last year and a half. And what you're going to see are a multitude of products, different price points, and different amounts of money that I've made with each one. Now the unique thing about the formula that I'm going to share with you today, and what I'm basically telling you is through my system and the formula that I've been using the last 5.5 years, I don't have to sell any of these products. I don't have to do any of the selling. The system and the formula does everything for me. And you're going to see how significant that is because it's not just cheap, inexpensive products, it's also higher ticket products, okay? So the first one here is a blogging product. Let me click on the plus sign. I've earned a total of $268,475 from a $25 product. That is very good off of a very inexpensive product. I'll show you why that is. The next one is called Inner Circle. It's a $100 product. This is staggering. $405,800 from a $100 product. Okay, very significant. That's a lot of money from a $100 product. The next one is a Costa Rica product. It's a seminar series that was sold. Total earned $106,500 from this product alone. Here's another one called 15K Formula. It's an educational product. $107,353. Let's see here. Master's Course is another one, $96,000. Here's an academy, blogging academy, $5,400. $8,210 for this high ticket academy.
Here's a traffic formula product, $10,093, etc., etc. If you add these all up, it's over $1 million from this one affiliate account that I've been promoting with my system and my formula. And the cool thing is, it's not just me. So further down the road here, I'm going to show you, or actually pop on Facebook, and I'll show you some others that are making money with my system and formula. But what I want to do now is actually jump on the whiteboard. I'm going to show you why you guys aren't doing this, why your affiliate accounts out there, if you're trying to sell stuff, especially stuff that's not your own, why you haven't made $268,000, why you haven't made $405,800. You guys are no different than me. You're just doing things differently, and you know, and you don't know some of the things that you should know. So I'm going to draw it out on the whiteboard and make it as clear as day. So leaving this video, you're going to know exactly why you have not made money like this, and then I'm going to give you the solution and the formula that's going to allow you to duplicate what I've done the last 5.5 years. Now, I can't guarantee you're going to be a millionaire tomorrow. Okay, I don't know if you guys will do anything, but what I'm going to tell you, it's the same formula that every single person you see online that's always making money time and time again. It's what they do, guys. Okay, and I'm going to give you a system behind that that's going to knock your socks off. So let's jump on the whiteboard. I'm going to expose to you why you guys aren't making money. It may sting a little bit, but it's going to get you out of that downward spiral. It's going to put you in a position to make some great commissions. There's no denying this. This works, and I can't wait for you guys to see it.
Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw out in as elementary of terms as I possibly can do to show you why you're not making money. Now, I don't say this to make you upset. In fact, this might sting a little bit because it's not your fault that you're where you're at. It's not your fault that you're not making money. It's what the industry has led you to believe is the right way to make money online. Believe me, I've been there. It took me a long time to figure it out for myself. I'm the guy that bought Website for Dummies, couldn't get through 3 chapters and threw it in the trash. So if I can do this and figure this out, guys, so can you. So let's just go ahead and get started, take some notes. This is going to turn everything around for you right now. So when it comes to building a business online or selling stuff or making a living, okay, you obviously saw the case. So you saw me make over $1 million with a system and with a formula that I'm about to present to you, but you have to know what you're doing wrong first. So the first thing that you need in an internet business, it's pretty common knowledge, you need traffic. Okay? You need people to be able to see your product. We all know that. Whether you bought a traffic product that teaches you how to do Facebook or YouTube or whatever it is, or you're buying or paying someone else to get traffic for you, you have to have eyeballs on your website. Okay? I think you all know that. The second thing you need to do is you need to get a lead. You need to get leads. You need the ability to capture information. Why do we do that? Well, because we know if we're sending traffic, not everybody's going to buy your stuff right away. So you need a constant drip on those people. You need to have multiple exposures in order to get them to buy, because it may take a week, a month, a year for them to get to buy your stuff. So we need to get leads. That's common knowledge, right? And that's what you're doing more than likely. You have a product and you're sending them through a capture page or a squeeze page, as we call it. From there, the next logical step is just to sell stuff. Right? You're either an affiliate of a product, or you developed your own stuff, or you're just selling an ebook or something like that, okay? You need to sell stuff. That's what the internet business is all about, whether it's on Amazon, whether it's an affiliate program, MLM, whatever, you gotta sell stuff, okay? From there, what happens is you send emails, right? Send emails to those prospects to sell them your stuff. Let me explain to you why this doesn't work and why this is an antiquated way of doing business. It's the reason I got away from this years ago. It's because I could never reach profits, and I kept going through this downward spiral of never breaking even and never making money. And it wasn't until I developed and found out how to actually do it that I actually broke through and started making big money. Hence I showed you the $1 million, which is just one example of many. So what happens is here, you send traffic, you get leads, you try to sell stuff, and then if they don't buy stuff, you send them more emails. Well, here's how the math works out. You get traffic. Usually your lead capture page will convert at anywhere from 20 to 30%, okay, if you got something that's working half decent. From there, here's the kicker. Here's the worst part. You guys are converting at about 1.5%. 1.5% of your leads are buying your stuff. Okay, the problem with that is if you look at any traditional business, even not even just online business, is if you're spending money or time to get traffic, 20 to 30% of those people put in their information, meaning 20 to 30% of them actually see your stuff, and out of the 20 or 30%, only 1.5% buy. You guys, you're destined to failure if you're going through this, because think of how many people you have to sell in order to make a full-time living, let alone how much traffic you need. Because remember guys, if you've got 1,000 people, okay, that you're sending to your site and you get, say, 30%, that's 300 people, okay? So you're less than half of your traffic is already right here. So that means 300 people see this. 1.5% of that, it's nothing, guys. It's not enough for you to break even in profit. And so what do? Well, you send emails and you keep sending massive amounts of emails to try to keep selling your stuff. The problem with that is people get upset, they get bothered, they get burnt out, and that's how you burn out a list. So all these emails that you're getting are worthless because they're sick and tired of hearing from you. And the worst part is not only is it 1.5%, is more than likely you're an affiliate of a company or a product, all right? So you're not making 100%, so you're giving up usually, let's just say sometimes you're making 50%, sometimes you'll see as high as 70%, most cases you're making 30%, all right? What's the problem with that? Well, the math doesn't work out. You guys, I hate to say it to you, but you need to hear it. This is just an antiquated way of building a business. There's not enough things here working in your benefit, so it's just a downward spiral. You guys are going to lose money, you're going to quit, and so forth. So the good news is I have a solution for you. The good news is I've already broken through this barrier years ago. And not only am I teaching this and have I been consulting for companies and other entrepreneurs to fix what's going wrong, I've now developed a system and a formula that actually automates the whole process. So now what we did is my team and I, we put some good stuff over here, we put some stuff right here. In fact, we put something here that multiplied my income by 4 times, and it took me a day to do it. So if I could tell you that I could show you a way to multiply your income by 4 times that would take you less than a day to implement, would you do it? Of course you would, right? But it gets better. I added one thing over here that basically, it was actually more than this, but let's just say conservatively, made up 60% of my income. So that example that I just showed you of where I made over $1 million in this case study, $600,000 of that came from this one piece. The piece that you guys have no idea exists, and the piece that you're not using. Why do I know that? Because I coach people, I consult people. This is what people are led to believe of how you build a business. And when it doesn't work, unfortunately, what you do is you buy more traffic. When you end up buying more traffic, you spend more money or time, but this doesn't change and this doesn't change. You're still converting at 1.5%. You're still only getting 20 to 30% click-throughs on your opt-ins, okay, meaning people that give you their name and email. So it's this downward spiral, and worse yet, people are leading you to believe that, hey, your stuff isn't selling, you need to get my shiny object over here and my shiny object over here, thinking that it's the product that's leaving you or leading you to no success or no profits. That's not the case, guys. It's the formula, it's the system you're using is antiquated. All right, it's broken. So what I'm going to do for you is I put together something really cool. I've been working the last 4 years of finding a way to create a duplicatable model or a system or a formula that I've used to offer it to people that they can just plug into, and so they can learn what to do. These pieces here, the pieces here, and this big piece right here, I'm going to share with you what that is so you can walk away and add it to your business today. All right, and the best part is I'm going to give you a way where you don't even have to build it on your own, and you can have it just like that in a matter of minutes. So all I ask of you is one thing. I can't give away this for free as much as I'd like to. Everybody will take it and steal it and go off and do great things. Now, as much as I like to do that, I'm going to ask you to do one thing. It's $7 to be able to get my formula. When you get it, I'm not only going to give it to you, but I'm going to prove a concept at the same time. The cool thing about this, it's going to create an aha moment to you. You're going to say, Chris, gosh, why hasn't someone told me this before? Why didn't I learn this 2 years ago? You're going to scratch your head, you're going to pound your head on the wall saying, I've been wasting time and money. Thank goodness for this formula. Thank you for sharing this. So for $7, all you have to do is fill out the form below, go to the next page. I'm going to share with you, I'm going to break down the whole formula for you, and I'm going to show you the system that I've built that creates the first all-in-one done-for-you solution, okay? Believe it or not, we created the first franchise-style business model where if you don't want to create your own products and your own system and funnel, guess what, guys? You don't have to. I have a system that I'm going to give to you today. All you have to do is pay $7 for it. I'm going to show you what it is. I'm going to show you the formula so you can take it out there and go make tons of money on what you're already selling. But most importantly, I'm going to give you a way where you don't have to do that. And this has been a 4-year project of mine. So I'm going to leave you with this. It's $7 down below. We'll get you on the inside. I'll prove the concept. I'll show you everything, nuts and bolts. It'll be easy. But here's what I want to ask of you. I'm going to show you how to walk away from your job in the next 90 days. This is a goal that I have set years ago. I said, how can I help people do this? Well, I want you to take a piece of paper out and I want you to write down a number. That number is going to be your walkaway income that you have to make on a monthly basis to be able to leave your job, okay? Whatever that number is, I'm going to show you in this series and in this formula how to do that in the next 90 days, okay? It's critical to your success that you have an idea of where you're going. I need to know what that number is in order to develop the system and formula for you to actually hit that in 90 days, okay? So write that down. We'll continue on. $7. Get the formula, and I think you guys are going to be in for a really awesome journey, because for the first time you're going to see how all the gurus are making money. Because you know what? Myself and other leaders in the industry, people that you see making money time and time again, they're not doing this, they're not doing this, and they're not doing this, and they're not doing this. They've used a system and a formula, just like I've developed, that I'm going to give to you today, that works time and time again without fail. So with that, I'll see you on the next page. I hope you enjoyed this. Make sure to write down that number, and I'll show you how to hit that on the next page. For the sake of disclosure and me being completely honest with you, my results aren't typical. The income statements, testimonials, and luxury photo examples are exceptional. They're not intended to represent or guarantee that anyone will achieve the same or similar results. It is my opinion that most people who purchase any how-to or business opportunity product, including but not limited to my own, get little if any results. I believe this is because they don't take action and they don't keep trying after hitting that inevitable roadblock. If you want to succeed, you need to have a good plan, a solid work ethic, and the ability to keep working toward your goals when you hit that snag. If you simply keep buying the next greatest and latest business opportunity and you never follow instructions and take action, you're wasting your time.